Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Byju's Exam Prep IAS, guys. IAS live at byjus.com. Thank you, Devansh. We will start with Gandhian techniques only. We'll start that only. Yeah, Ramesh. Thank you, Krishna. Good evening, everyone. Benomani IAS live at byjus.com. What is not to be understood in that? I'm good. All good this side. Okay, everyone. Let us begin. I hope others would join in time. Yesterday, we had started this topic. If you all remember, slightly we had seen that, Gandhiji, from which all sources has he learned. So, as you can understand, this word satyagraha comes from two Hindu words, satya plus agra. Satya, truth, and agra, to ask for something or firm grasping of something. For the first time, Gandhiji had used this term around 1906 in his one of the speech in Johannesburg. Initially, the term was slightly different. We don't have to know about that. But later, the term was changed into exact word being satyagraha. So for Gandhiji and his supporters, this is basically a way of life dependent on non-violence and truthfulness. No issue, Samiksha. See, anyone who is there attending their first class today? Anyone in this class attending their first class? Okay. Please remember my mail ID is kumar.rohit@byju's.com. Please drop a mail. I will guide you what to do and how to do. Don't worry about anything. See, everyone, if you join slightly late also, don't worry. Your batch would begin, for example, from the next subject, because today is 27th February. From 13th March, new subject will begin. So you are not going to lose out on anything. Am I clear, everyone? Now, Aditya, I'm not knowing about that. Please understand, everyone. There are certain principles of Satyagraha. The first is identify truth, insist on truth, change the mind and heart of opponents through self-suffering, be fearless, and make God a witness of your deeds. Just give me a second. I'll explain all these words. Agra, exactly, if you look at the English translation of Agra, it means to request. That is, always go through, truth and non-violence. Other than this, each one of you, if you are a satyagrahi, accept suffering in the struggle. Similarly, never bow before the evil. Similarly, violence is better than cowardice. And last, ends could not justify the means. Okay, I'll write one more point. Let me write it here. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Each one of you, let me explain one by one all these points, and the points which I will explain, I would put it under a box. Tell me, are you understanding it or not? If you are a satyagrahi, all of you, you will never bow before the evil. If you see a wrong getting committed, you will oppose it. You will never accept the wrong. Everyone, am I clear? Number two, you are a satyagrahi. You are doing something against the British. Sometimes it might be that you are arrested, you are put behind the bar, you cannot see your loved ones for months and months. So all of you, second point, accept suffering in the struggle. In your struggle, you might have some sufferings, but accept that. Third, hate the sin, not the sinner. All of you, hate the sin. So for example, if I do a wrong thing, you will not hate me, but you will hate the wrong thing that has been committed by me. That's why everyone, if you all understand, Gandhian supporters never support capital punishment. They will not support capital punishment. They will always talk about reforms. Lakshmi, we will study that later. Ends could not justify the means. All of you, see here. This is starting point. This is end point. How do you reach the end? That is, what means you have applied to reach the end is equally important. So for Gandhian supporters, the means are very, very important. End does not justify the means. Yes, Hayat. Getting my point? Guys, in Hindi we say na, ant bhala to sab bhala. That is not the case with Gandhian supporters or Gandhian idea. Gandhiji says, through the correct method only, we need to reach to the end. Of course, everyone, yesterday I told you, na, Gandhiji does the fasting. Through the fastings, Gandhiji is giving pain to his own body. But through that, he tries to change the mind as well as the heart of the opponents. Of course, guys, if you have done nothing wrong, no reason to fear anything. You don't have to fear anyone. Be fearless. Okay, everyone tell me, how many of you drive bikes? or car? How many of you drive car or bike? Now, everyone tell me, do you stop at the signal when there is a red light? Do you stop at the signal when there is a red light? How many of you at night, when you see there is no policeman, you might jump the signal? All of you. How many of you at night may jump the signal if you do not see a policeman? Okay, nobody is saying this. Gandhiji says, whatever actions you do, remember, God is a witness. God observes you. Everyone, are you getting my point? Make God a witness of your deeds. So whatever you are doing, always remember, God is watching you. There is no way that God is not watching you. God is watching you. Similarly, guys, Gandhiji says sometimes it's better to be violent than to be a coward. All of you, for example, if you are a policeman or if you are a army man, tell me, on the border, will you say to the opposition that, see, I am a Gandhian supporter, I cannot do violence? Tell me, will you do that? No, you will not do. Because as a policeman or as a army man, your dharma is to protect your country. That is the first dharma. So violence is always better than cowardice. Guys, I hope you all understand both this point. Always remain non-violent. Only in some case Gandhiji says, okay, fine enough, you can be violent, and always go for truth. Now, everyone, there are two things. Go for truth, identify the truth, and insist on truth. See, each one of you. Okay. Everyone, truth can be absolute, truth can be relative. Are you getting this point or not? Truth can be absolute, a truth can be relative. Now, what is that? See, understand it here. All of you. A truth. For example, I say, sun rises in the east. All of you, am I saying an absolute truth or not? Tell me, everyone. Am I saying an absolute truth or not? Akshay, why? Akshay, does sun rise in any other direction also? I think sun rises in the east. It's absolute truth. But then, a lot of you, please understand, there can be a relative truth also. Do you understand what is relative truth? Do you understand what is relative truth? Relative truth is, it might be true for someone, may not be true for other person. That is, different perspective may change it differently. All of you, when the wars happen, everyone, both the sides have their own perspective. So both the sides would have their own truth also. Subjectivity comes here. Am I clear about this or not? Yes, you can write that also. All of you, have you heard this word? Sarvodaya. Everyone, Sarv Uday, that is benefit of everyone. Everyone, our government says, na sabka saath, sabka vikas. What is that? That is Sarvodaya. Sabka saath, sabka vikas is nothing but your Sarvodaya. Am I clear, everyone? All of you, am I clear with this or not? See, please understand. All of you. These are the various aspects of Gandhian thinking, Gandhian, philosophy. But before I end this discussion, let me tell you, everyone, many of you might be knowing, I come from Bihar. My grandfather was a professor of philosophy. And in Bihar, in many universities, philosophy is taught. And separately, apart from philosophy, Gandhian ethics is taught as a different subject. Are you getting my point? All of you, are you understanding this point or not? Gandhian ethics is taught as a separate point, separate subject altogether. So you can understand, guys, that what we are learning here within an hour or two, there you study it for hours and hours, for years. Guys, Satyagraha is not for everyone. It is only for the brave, and the strong only can practice Satyagraha. Okay, guys. Somebody is asking, what is Sarvodaya? All of you, how many of you have ever read the old NCRTs? In the old NCRT, behind the front page, on the first page, just behind the first page, guys, what used to happen was, there was something called Gandhiji's Talisman. So basically, under that, what used to be there, that if you are ever having any confusion about the thing that you are doing, whether it is correct or incorrect, think about the most weak person that you have ever encountered. And if your step is correct, the weakest person will also get the benefit. If your step is not correct, maybe that person would not be benefiting out of this. Everyone, am I clear with this? All of you, am I clear with this? I'm changing my page. No, he is telling he believes in absolute only. Okay, guys. Thank you, Ravi. Everyone, for 10 minutes, and rather 15 minutes, just look at this slide, everyone. And trust me, you will not have to do any book. Everything would be here. I will teach it in 5W format. Everyone, first, civil disobedience as far as Gandhiji is concerned. All of you, name only suggests it is in Champaran. Champaran is where? Bihar. So guys, if this is your Bihar, this place is Champaran. Anyone in this class from Champaran? The problem is Teen Kathia system. All of you, what is Teen Kathia system? Everyone, can you see any piece of land divided in 20 parts? Now, out of those 20 parts, in 3 parts, you grow indigo. So, guys, Teen Kathia system is basically 3/28 part indigo forced to be grown. Now, everyone, we have studied, if you all remember, indigo destroys the fertility of the soil. All of you, do you remember this or not? Everyone, do you remember this? Indigo destroys the fertility of the soil. Plus, all of you, the peasants were forced to sell the produce at prices fixed by the planters. All of you, are you getting my 2 points? Number 1, indigo destroys the fertility of the soil. Number 2, they are forcing, peasants are forcing, or peasants are basically forced to sell the produce at the prices that were fixed by the planter. So now guys, this is happening in 1917 April. Now in your mind, the question should be, why now only? The reason is, towards the end of 19th century, Germans had discovered synthetic dyes. Now everyone, Germany had discovered synthetic dye. Now all of you tell me, indigo, is it a natural dye or not? Everyone, is it a natural dye or not? Used to give blue color to the fabric. Now you all tell me, guys, if you are businessmen of that era, tell me, the moment you get to know that the synthetic dyes have been discovered, don't you think you people would be that, oh, let me make as much profit as possible, because very soon people will start using synthetic dyes. So because of this, planters wanted to maximize their profit. So each one of you tell me one thing. Am I clear till here? Why Champaran Satyagraha would happen? The reason is Teen Kathia system, where farmers are forced to grow indigo, sell them at prices fixed by the planters, and planters would usually force them to grow more and more indigo in the best lands. So guys, there is a farmer leader. His name is Raj Kumar Shukla. This man approaches Gandhiji. Raj Kumar Shukla is approaching Gandhiji, and everyone, what is happening? Gandhiji comes to Champaran. Now everyone, see, there is a story now. For a second, listen to me. Guys, once Gandhiji has reached here, authorities ask him to leave. British people are saying, Mr. Gandhi, go out of Champaran. Everyone, Gandhiji refuses. Gandhiji says, I will not leave. Ready to take any punishment. I'm ready. Whatever punishment you want to give to me, you can give, but I'm not leaving this area. Guys, do you see why I called this as the first civil disobedience done by Gandhiji? With entire civility, Gandhiji is disobeying the order and is ready to face the brunt of this. So this is the Gandhian method of civil disobedience. Now, everyone, Gandhiji is arrested, though later released. All of you, am I correct to say that Gandhiji first time has been arrested? All of you, am I correct to say or not that for the first time Gandhiji is arrested? So those who are saying no, they are correct. But if I write first time arrested in India, now is it okay or not? So please look at the words. Now guys, Gandhiji is made a member of a Indigo Commission. Government appoints and Gandhiji is made a member of Indigo Commission. Gandhiji convinces that the Teen Kathia system should be abolished. Guys, it is written that Gandhiji showed, Apurva, it's a purely English batch. It's not a bilingual batch. There are many students from South India in this class. If I use the Hindi words, they will never understand. So I'm really sorry, but this is, and guys, it's not that I cannot teach. I can teach in all the mediums, English, Hindi, bilingual. But if you have joined an English batch, I'm really sorry. I cannot speak Hindi here. One or two words here or there is okay, but I cannot be all the time in Hindi. I'm really sorry. Binamuni, I wrote, na, British government formed it. Now, guys, as a compromise, because this is the first time that is happening, as a compromise, Gandhiji agreed that 25% of the money should be compensated. Guys, means for the first time, as a gesture, Gandhiji said, okay, fine enough. return only 25% of the excess money that you have taken from the peasants, but do return them. No, Binamuni, you will have to give them. He's a very respected man. Yesterday only we studied with him. They had done a compromise in South Africa also. Each one of you, you have a minute. Please look at this entire slide. Everyone, please look at this entire slide. No, he convinced the British Priyanshu that this system is wrong. It should be discontinued. No, it was discontinued very soon. Very soon it was discontinued. Good evening, Ankit. Akshay, I'm not sure what you are asking. The price fixation system. Akshay, I told you, this system only ended very soon. In this area, Teen Kathia was almost stopped. Anushka, Teen Kathia are you asking, or are you asking Champaran movement? Because I told this thing totally. I totally clarified this system. Teen Kathia is any part divided into 20 parts. Yes, Puneet. All of you, those who are from Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, in your areas, don't you measure the land in kattha, bigha, all that? Everyone, do you measure that or not? Tanveer, in these areas. That is Siddh, absolutely. Binamuni, if 100 rupees was extracted as an extra amount, 25% was returned. Vinod, I'm not sure what you are asking. Okay, everyone. Tomorrow there can be a question. Each one of you. A question can be, who amongst the following were with Gandhiji in Champaran? Everyone. Rajendra Prasad. All of you, do you think he was here with Gandhiji? Guys, do you think Rajendra Prasad was here with Gandhiji? Those who are saying no, you are wrong. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who later went on to become the first president of India, was with Gandhiji here. J.B. Kriplani. Everyone heard this name? Vinod, I have no idea what you are trying to write. I don't understand. Are you writing peasants, pleasants? No, not sure what you are writing. Guys, J.B. Kriplani later became Congress president. His wife, Suchitra Kriplani, was the first women president of Congress. First women chief minister of any state of India. Everyone, was Sardar Patel with Gandhiji here or not? Each one of you. Was Sardar Patel here or not? No. J.B. Kriplani was a professor. Yeah, Lakshmi. Guys, anyone who is here from Muzaffarpur, Bihar? Anyone here from Muzaffarpur, Bihar? J.B. Kriplani was a professor. There is a college in Muzaffarpur. The name is L.S. College, Langat Singh College. He was a professor in this college. For all those who said yes, please remember, Sardar Patel was not here. He did not come over here. There is no word like pleasant, Vinod. Peasant it will be. Getting my point? And they are different. Other than them, Narhari Parikh, we will see him many times later also. Mazharul Haq. How many of you have heard the name Mahadev Desai? Everyone, have you heard the name Mahadev Desai? For those who do not know, personal secretary of Gandhiji. Let me tell you guys. Yes, everyone. And this is a GK question for you. After the death of Mahadev Desai, there was another person who became the personal secretary of Gandhiji. Who is that man? If you know, tell me. Other names were Anugrah Narayan Sinha, later Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, Braj Kishore Prasad, Ram Navami Prasad, and Shambhu Sharan Verma. Because Ankur, he was not here, I was asking a question. Each one of you, am I clear with the second page? My topic is done. Braj Kishore Musharraf. Thank you. If anyone has to see anything, please see. You have a minute, and then I'll move to Ahmedabad Mill Strike. That's the name of the college, Langat Singh Prerna. You don't have to remember the full name. Yes, Lakshmi. AN College is named after Anugrah Narayan Sinha, later Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar under Krishna Singh. No, Aditya, I'm going to do Ahmedabad. Guys, first hunger strike. Now, everyone, listen to me. Tell me one thing. All of you. Prasanna and Binamuni, correct. Tell me one thing, all of you. I'm asking a very simple question. In Champaran, one side was British, another side was Indian. So don't you think it was very easy for Gandhiji to decide whom to support? All of you, you think. Wasn't it very easy for Gandhiji? Prerna, I'm not sure what you are asking. This time, the worker as well as employer, they both were Indians. So it was very tough for Gandhiji to select which side he should support, but finally he supported workers. Now, all of you, what is the dispute here? Workers have a demand that give us a 50% wage hike. Guys, workers are demanding that give us this big hike. Why? Because due to World War I, there is a inflation. Prerna, I'm not sure what you are asking. Please write correctly what you are writing. World War I, the prices have gone up. Give us more salary. All of you, the employers were saying we will give you 20% wage hike. Second issue was continuation of plague bonus. All of you, do you understand the word plague? Prerna, all these questions yesterday only I told you have given prelims question. If you were there in the class, when I started this chapter, I told almost every topic has given prelims question. Now, those who understand, guys, for a second, listen to me very clearly. Plague is a disease caused by I'm saying rabbits, I'm really sorry, rats. Plague is a disease caused by rats. Now, guys, plague is communicable disease. So people, the only way is move away from that area. Now, guys, think. If there is a plague, people move out of Ahmedabad. So tell me, guys, who will work in the mills? All of you think. Will there be anyone to work in the mills if people move out of Ahmedabad? No. So, guys, the British, they offered extra money, which is known as plague bonus. What is plague bonus? The mill owners, they said that we understand that you have to stay here. You stay here, work in the mills, and we will give you extra salary. Now, guys, the owners or the employers, they were saying that because the plague has stopped, we will end the plague bonus, whereas the workers were demanding, no, please continue with this. Everyone, am I clear with these two topics? Each one of you, am I clear with these two topics? No, Aditya. I'm in Ahmedabad. The two reasons, rather. Everyone, who will come again here? Gandhiji. And he advised workers to do a strike. And he says, don't ask for 50%, ask for 35% wage hike. So Gandhiji is saying that, see, if you drop this 50, I will get this 20 increased to 35. So all of you, tell me, do you all admit it or not? This is first strike of Gandhiji in India. You people tell me, have you ever seen Gandhiji doing any strike in India? But guys, what happened is, later, Gandhiji turned it into a fast unto death. All of you, strike is now converted into what? Hunger strike. Are you getting my point? The strike is now a hunger strike. Guys, because the negotiation of Gandhiji with the mill owners was not going in the correct direction. That's why Gandhiji, now to put the pressure on the mill owners, changed the strike into a hunger strike. Now guys, this creates what? Pressure on mill owners, and they agreed that let us set up a tribunal. Guys, they are saying fine enough, we will set up a tribunal, and the strike was withdrawn. The strike was called off because they are ready for this talk, and tribunal said give 35% wage hike. Tribunal is agreeing to what Gandhiji said. Now everyone, how many of you attended my morning's CNA, daily news analysis on YouTube? How many of you observed it? How many of you saw that? Did I take the name of, in the morning class, a person named Amba Lal Sarabhai and another lady's name Anusuya Bain? All of you, did I take their names or not? When I was teaching you space topic under Vikram Sarabhai, I told you that Vikram Sarabhai is the father, Vikram Sarabhai is the son of none other than Amba Lal Sarabhai, who was one of the mill owners. And Anusuya Bain, she was the sister of Amba Lal Sarabhai, but remained on the side of Gandhiji here. Each one of you, am I clear about this? Everyone, am I clear about this point or not? All of you see here. Is this chapter totally clear? Ahmedabad mill strike. See, these are very small topics, but very interesting. Very, very interesting. Again, I'm repeating, guys. Friday, I will show you around 50 questions. Those who were not there in yesterday class, who all was not there in yesterday's class? Out of everyone who is present right now, who all were there not in yesterday's class? Those who were not there in yesterday's class, this Saturday, two major things. Everyone, please understand, there will be a workshop to guide you how to prepare for 2025. Number two, everyone, on Saturday, there will be one extra class also. Am I clear, everyone? Saturday, two things. And those who are attending there, no, the workshop is there on YouTube. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. live on YouTube, there will be a workshop. Extra class timings will be told to you. It would be something around 4 to 5:30 like that. I will not do a very lengthy because we are slightly behind. Yes, modern history, extra class. Am I clear, everyone? All of you, any doubt? Dekho, everyone. Yes, on our Byju's IAS YouTube channel. How many of you have not subscribed to the Byju's IAS YouTube channel? Thank you, Aditya. Minu Saturday. Yes, Tanveer. Prasanna. Yeah. No, Ankur, 6 p.m. I'm telling you, no, it will be the workshop. See, everyone, dekho, for a second, I'm writing something which I will rub. Binamoni, if it is needed, then only. Subscribe to the YouTube Byju's IES channel. No, Aditya, I'll not be able to solve that because anyways, you are our internal students. You can write it to me on mail. Every day, 10 a.m., attend the daily news analysis. Binamuni, how can we cover all the articles? Think about this. In CNA, we are already covering so many articles, still it takes 1 hour, 15 minutes. We'll be covering the whole day, that only. Number 2, guys, at 6 p.m., every day we do daily quiz. I showed it, Puneet. On Saturday's lecture, I showed how to make notes. All of you, I want you people to minimum do these 2 things every day. Daily quiz is around 15 minutes. This is around 1 hour. Are you getting my point? Aditya, it will be done. 30, Faiza. See, daily quiz, how you have to do, let me tell you. Please try to solve the question, think about the answer, and then, do it. Vijita, do attend it. Okay? This was a rough page. Moving ahead. 3rd page number. Everyone, very simple. One is a PDF, another is a video, Tanveer. No, this will be 3rd, na? Okay, 4th. Sorry. 4th page. Kheda. No, Priyanshu, you can do the quiz later on also. Kheda is present day, Gujarat. Now, what is here? The crops failed. Everyone, because of the climatic conditions, the crops have failed. And Britishers were insisting on revenue collection. So guys, please understand that there was bad harvest. Crops had failed because of the climatic factors like drought. Still, Britishers were saying, give us the revenue. Else, they threatened to confiscate the property of the farmers. They were very clear, if you do not give this, we will take your property. Now, guys, you can understand why it is wrong. Because their own law, revenue code of Britishers, had clearly said that if the crops have failed by almost 1/4, they should be given a remission. Now, the problem here is, again, Gandhiji came and asked the peasants not to pay taxes. But please understand, guys, this time Gandhiji is only a spiritual leader or spiritual head of the struggle. That means on paper, Gandhiji is the leader, but in reality, Gandhiji was not the leader of this revolt. Rather, it was being led by young people like Vallabhbhai Patel, Narhari Parikh, Mohan Lal Pandya, Ravi Shankar Vyas. These were the young leaders who were leading this revolt on paper or on ground. Vallabhbhai Patel left his law practice and joined Gandhiji. So all of you can see here, these people have joined Gandhiji. Along with them, even Indu Lal Yagnik joined Gandhiji at this point of time. Everyone, am I clear? All of you, am I clear here? Guys, ultimately, the government agreed to suspend the tax, reduce the rates, and return the confiscated property to the farmers. Niranjala, it's written here, Kheda Satyagraha. All of you, is Kheda clear? Everyone, is Kheda Satyagraha clear? Vaghela, are you trying to say you stay in Kheda? Narhari Parikh Ankur. He was there in Champaran also. Narhari Parikh is one person who was there in Champaran as well as Kheda. Rule, law, Devansh. Yes, Hayat, you can say that. All these three revolts are happening around 1917 to 18. Starting with Champaran, Vallabhbhai Patel, Lakshmi. You can say, Vivek. No, Sonal, you are wrong. That is Bardoli. The increased rates were brought down. Revenue code basically means, guys, that there was a British law that if the yield was less than 1/4 of the normal produce, the farmers would get remission. Yes, Binamoni, that's the thing. Am I clear now, everyone? Arumita, no. This is the first peasant satyagraha. This would be wrong because we just now studied Champaran. And before Champaran also, there are other such movements. Everyone, again, I am repeating, see, our efforts is that not a single query remains. Hopefully, each and every query is resolved right now. Rakesh, write the mail to me. It will be done. Anyways, don't worry about that. I told in the today's class only, cancel Dhruv. Everyone, those who are slightly also asking about this, please understand. Right now, polity in the morning and modern history is going on in the evening. From 13th March, In the morning, economics. In evening, geography would go on. Next month, Tanvir, I cannot do the same thing 3-4 times. Please mark a bookmark. Next month, maybe polity, economics, then might be geography would come, and then again modern history will come in morning. And here, maybe economics and polity. So first 4 months, this would be the case. Guys, who will take your geography and economics? Both the teachers, this will be told to you in the first week of March. They both are coming from outside. We cannot disclose their names because they are, bound by their present, what do you call, terms and the agreements. So once they are out of that, in the first week of March, this would be disclosed and it would be informed to you. Am I clear? Aditya, the name is wrong, but yes, mostly he. No, Lakshmi, another person. Everyone, see, both geography and economics. Yeah, Aditya, you're correct now. Both geography and economics faculties, they are big names and they would be joining us. So that's the thing. Much bigger than the previous names. I can say this very, very frankly and positively. No, Dhruv, that's your problem. Nobody has asked you to do both morning and evening. Everyone, can I move ahead? Yeah, Priyanshu. Everyone. Yes, Aditya. Heard this name? Which year it came? Guys, same year, GI Act and Rowlatt Act came. This was the carrot. This was the stick. So you can see, this was the reward. This was the punishment. Now, everyone, why is it named Rowlatt Act? All of you, the name of this is Sidney Rowlatt, who is basically a English judge. He was heading a committee known as Sedition Committee. Everyone, are you getting why it is named Rowlatt Act? All of you, are you understanding why it is named Rowlatt Act? Also known as Anarchical and Revolutionary Crime Act 1919. Guys, this is the another name of this particular law. Now, please understand. Sorry, I have already written Sedition Committee. I'm sorry. Everyone understand why was this law needed? Now, you all know First World War had ended, and with the war, emergency laws like Defense of India Act 1915 also had ended. So guys, all such laws had come to an end. So all of you think, don't you think now the government needed a new law? Government needed a new law at this point through which, if they wanted to investigate a seditious conspiracy, they could do that. All of you, am I clear? Aditya, law had come. We have already studied about this in Gadar. Law had come in 1915 only. So I'm saying this law has come to an end. So now they are bringing another law. Nilanjana, I hope this is clear now. Sedition confirmed. Pathan, what are you asking? Not sure what you are asking. Not sure. Yes, guys, Gandhiji will call this act as a black act. Kala Kanun. Because World War I has come to an end, Vinod. Seditious conspiracy means Deshdroh, Pathan, something being done against the government. So under Rowlatt Act now, anybody could be arrested on charge of sedition. Everyone, merely on suspicious grounds, without any trial, and could be jailed for almost 2 years. Everyone think Samiksha, it's the name. He's the English judge. Everyone think here. Merely on charges of sedition. So I can arrest you saying that, let's say Aditya is trying to do sedition, Deshdroh. On what charges? Suspicious grounds. And without any trial, could put Aditya behind the bar for 2 years. So guys, don't you think this way your habeas corpus, which is the foundation of liberty, gets suspended? Everyone, tell me, does it get suspended or not? Anybody could be arrested. Guys, I'm saying, Manpreet, I'm suspicious of you. Why? Because Manpreet is laughing. I would say that Vinod, I'm suspicious of you. Why? Because Vinod is crying. Nikhil, I'm suspicious of you because you are sleeping. Arey bhai, I can do anything. So, merely on suspicion, anybody could be arrested for treason. Because, guys, police had immense power which could be misused. They are bringing it for themselves, Binamoni, not for us. Please understand. Everyone, no appeal, no dalil, no vakil was the slogan of the movement. Do you all understand this? No appeal. That means you cannot go to a higher court. No dalil. That means no argument will help you. No vakil means no lawyer will help you. Everyone, am I clear about this? All of you, am I clear about this point? many people had resigned in those days protesting against this. All these leaders, they had resigned in those days protesting against this particular action. Everyone, is this clear? Is this topic, page number 5, totally clear, guys? No appeal, no dalil, no vakil Naisan. No lawyer will help you, no argument will help you, no appeal to the higher court will help you. Sayyid, we will study that later. Just a second. What is the page number 6? Those who do not understand habeas corpus, you will study this in polity under Article 32. This time, no, Nilanjana. I don't think there is any sedition commission as such. Everyone, Gandhiji called Rowlatt Act a black act. Gandhiji's point was that you cannot punish everyone for the wrong works done by few people. And he initially did constitutional protest like moderates did. So he also protested initially against the British. But later, he organized a Satyagrah Sabha. He organized a Sarv Dharm Prathana Sabha. Guys, all religious meetings were organized, and younger members of Home Rule League and pan-Islamists were utilized in this. They were utilized at this point of time. 6th April 1919, Gandhiji declared that they are going to observe All India Strike Day. Everyone, Ahmedabad mill strike was a local strike. Gandhiji now is doing a strike that is all over the country, full country. All India Strike Day is being done here. Hartal, yes. In other words, guys, this is Hartal. No, on this day, if you are asking what has to be done, please understand you will do fasting, prayer, civil disobedience. Of course, for this you would be arrested, you would be put behind the bar. All these here, Ankur. Guys, can you observe this day? Everyone, notice this day for a second. Please understand. Around this time, in India, in various areas, anti-British demonstrations took place. So in Calcutta, in Bombay, in Delhi, in Ahmedabad, in different areas, many such protests took place. All of you, the situation is becoming very, very tense, specifically in Punjab. The situation is very tense in Punjab, so tense that in Punjab, army is called. Army is asked, please come and help us. Who is calling? Government. Everyone, just give me 1 second. Let me continue, and then if there is any doubt, I'll tell you. All of you, 6th April, and now jump to next week, 13th April. Anyone, have you been to Jallianwala Bagh? Everyone, have you been to this place? Amritsar. Just near Golden Temple. Besides this is a very small park. Very small park near Golden Temple. Guys, you all know this incident happened on 13th April 1919. And let me tell you guys, Punjabis, they celebrate Baisakhi on this day. Now everyone, Punjab was tense, army was called, and in Punjab, martial law had been imposed. So guys, in those days, that there is a martial law in Punjab, this was communicated, and in villages, people knew about it. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. In urban areas, people knew about it. Martial law means armies rule. But villages, people didn't have idea about it. Now guys, think about this way, that Aditya, Ankur, Tanveer, Manpreet, these are people from villages. They all came to Jallianwala Bagh to celebrate Baisakhi because they had not known that there is a martial law. In the same park, in one corner, Congress leaders were protesting the arrest of Saifuddin Kichliu and Satyapal Malik. In the same park, in one corner, Congress was protesting the arrest of these two leaders. Guys, they were Congress leaders who had been arrested earlier. Now you all know, guys, if this park has a very small gate like this. No. Raj is saying that, sir, did we protest here for the first time? No. See, guys, even before this, on April 10th also, people had protested. Because, guys, these two leaders, they were arrested around April 9th. Just for organizing some meetings without any provocation, they all had been arrested. So people had protested on April 10th also. Then also this protest had turned violent. Some policemen were killed, some protesters were killed. So you can understand, guys, there was a lot of tension at this point. Now, guys, everyone, understand there are two people. Most of you may have confusion about this. Let me ask you, each one of you, Guys, am I correct when I say Michael O'Dwyer started firing over here? Everyone, tell me, am I correct or not? Binamuni says yes, I'm correct. Nilanjana says yes. Arumita says yes. Tanveer says yes. Abhirat says yes. And there are some equally similar type people who are saying, I'm wrong. Now, all of you listen to me very clearly. There are two people, Michael O'Dwyer and Reginald Dyer. Everyone, please look at the spelling. Dyer, O'Dwyer. So, guys, this man is Punjab's Lieutenant Governor. Whereas Reginald Dyer was the, I would say, Brigadier General, a senior officer, a senior British officer. So everyone, please understand, the orders came from this man. But on the place, that is in Jallianwala Bagh, that day, it was Brigadier General Reginald Dyer who ordered his Gurkha regiment to start the firing on these people who were celebrating Baisakhi. Now, guys, listen to me very carefully. Some people say that this regiment stopped when their bullets ended. No warning was given. Please understand, no warning was given. Everyone, the firing was spontaneous. Suddenly, firing began. And in the park, in one, guys, even if you go now also, there is a well. So everyone, if suddenly firing started, people starting running. So people died. Why? Because of gunshot wounds, due to stampede. Many people jumped in that well, Kuan, in order to save their lives. They also died here. Guys, if government numbers are to be believed, 379 people died, 1100 got wounded. This is government number. Local people said more than 1,000 people had died. Guys, some people say that, it was around 1650 bullets precisely. This many bullets were ordered or they fired. So clearly, guys, do you think government numbers are correct? In your view, do you think government numbers are correct? Yes, on the walls, even today, the bullets marks are there. Guys, think about this. Now, 1650 bullets fired and they would have killed only 379. No, definitely they would have killed much more than that. They would have killed almost 1,000 people here. Am I clear? Guys, you all remember at this moment, Rowlatt Satyagraha was going on. So now, 18th April 1919, Gandhiji called off his movement. That's your point number one. Point number two, Rabindranath Tagore renounced his knighthood. Prerna, I told they had given some protest and we were doing the Rowlatt Satyagraha also. Guys, because House of Lords had praised the actions of Dyer, and Gandhiji, guys, did one more thing, returned his Kesare Hind title. Returned the Kesare Hind title at this point of time. Everyone, am I clear here? All of you, each one of you, am I clear? Nandini, he was such a man. My guys, those who are asking, where is this guy? Michael O'Dwyer, even before, Jallianwala Bagh had ordered firings from aircraft. He had ordered aircraft strafing also. So he was a cruel man, very clearly evident here. Each one of you, is the 7th page totally clear? Let me complete this Jallianwala Bagh. I'll give you a 10 minutes break. Let me complete this topic. Am I clear with this or not? Nilanjana, understand. Ultimately, everybody knows this. He was the brain. Michael O'Dwyer was the brain. But exact firing order was given by Dyer. Tanveer, we have already studied this yesterday. Please go back to yesterday. Gandhi in South Africa. Ji Soni, Gandhiji is protesting. Everyone, am I clear with this slide? Is that firing to stop? No, Dilip, there is no justification to this firing. Please understand, guys. Absolutely no justification. Guys, now comes the last topic and let us go for the break. There was a Hunter Commission appointed. Everyone, do you remember? We have studied one Hunter Commission where? Each one of you, do you remember we studied one Hunter Commission in education chapter? This is another Hunter Commission. Who formed it? Edwin Montagu. Why did he form it? To investigate the, what do you investigate? The Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Guys, as the name clearly suggests, William Hunter was leading, and do remember, 3 Indians were part of this commission. Do not remember their names, but do remember there were 3 Indians in this commission. Now, here, this commission's report remained a eyewash, means did not really punish General Dyer. Now, guys, why they could not do anything? No action because of political reasons. Because of the political reasons, no action was taken against Hunter Commission, against General Dyer. Everyone, no action here. The legal and the home members of Viceroy's Council, they could not take any action. Guys, what is this political factor? Guys, people of Britain Their solidarity was with General Dyer. Everyone understand it this way, that in Britain, people were thinking that the actions of General Dyer had stopped another 1857 revolt. People were thinking, and I'll show you the proof. There was a paper known as Morning Post. In those days, it collected 30,000 pounds. For whom? For General Dyer. People contributed. Even people like Rudyard Kipling, the famous author, had given money for this. So, guys, you have to understand, British people were told that, see, General Dyer has done a very, very brave thing. He has stopped another war. So, this is the thing that you have to, yes, Jungle Book's writer. And, guys, those who are asking this, if you remember, we have studied this. All of you, do you remember Gurudwara Reform Movement? Those who have attended that class. Do you all remember Gurudwara Reform Movement? Everyone. Because the priests had honored Dyer at this moment. The priests who were supporters of the British, they were the loyalists of the British. They had even honored General Dyer at this point of time. Guys, the last thing, Congress sent a non-official committee in which the members were Motilal Nehru, Gandhiji, C.R. Das, Jaikarr, and all these people. They criticized the actions of General Dyer. They said he was being very, very cruel, callous. Please see this page, everyone. Any doubt on page number 8? Everyone, any doubt on page number 8? That's the name of the newspaper, Binamuni. Morning Post is a newspaper. Legal it is, Vinod, Akshay. The members of Viceroy Council could not do anything. Vinod, will they not send? They are a political party. They would like to know what happened over there. Nilanjana, we have already studied this, the loyalists' role of these, the priests who were controlling the Gurudwaras in those days. And it is Dyer, not Doyer. Devansh, they are the members of Viceroy's Executive Council. Abhiraj, just a person who has been made the head of this commission. 30,000 money, Binamuni. Priyanshu, after this only, we have studied there only, SGPC was formed. We know they will see what had happened. They will meet with the people whose relatives would have died here. Nice, and we have studied that these priests were the loyalists of the government. We have studied this point. Dilip, Congress sent their own committee to look into this. Priyanshu, please look here. After C.R. Das, Jaikarr, Harshita. Priyanshu, there are two people. One is Reginald Dyer, another is Michael O'Dwyer. Tanvi Rudyard Kipling is the author of Jungle Book, the famous book. Everyone, 6:38. Take a break till 6:48. Am I clear? 6:48 is your break. I'll bring a book also in the meantime. We'll meet after the break. We'll start in a minute. Let us begin now. Sardar Udham Singh. How many of you have heard this name? Binamoni again wrong. Killed Michael O'Dwyer in 1940 at London. If you want to know the exact date, 13th March, and at a place called Caxton Hall. Now, guys, if anyone is thinking why he did not kill General Dyer, reason was Dyer had died in 1927. The fact that Dyer had died in 1927 clearly makes it clear to everyone that he could not have killed him because he had already been dead by now. Guys, you can see his name. He used the name Ram Muhammad Singh Azad, showing a Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, and a free man. Azad. Of course, later hanged. Yes, Sid, absolutely. Congress said that this was courageous, but also said this is senseless. Later, after independence, Nehru had honored him by bestowing the title of Shaheed. Everyone, no, everybody knew that Dwyer was the real brainchild behind, what was done, Nikhil. Everyone. He himself was present on the day when this firing had taken place, and he was injured that day. Everyone, is the ninth page clear? Each one of you. Anurag, I have clearly written. Vinod, he has killed a British man. Do you think British will leave him? Niranjala, he was injured on the day Jallianwala Bagh massacre had taken place. Everyone. Very, very important topic. Those who have attended my first class, if you all remember, this is a topic which is very, very important from our exams perspective. So, everyone, law came in 1919. But then it was based on the government policy which said increasing participation of Indians in administration. That means this policy was said by Montagu's statement in August 1917. So guys, in Montagu's statement, if you all can observe, everyone, this is the time in India. What is going on? Home Rule League, if you all remember. And government is saying that, see, we shall give you ultimately a responsible government. Getting my point, everyone? We are giving you a responsible government. Are everyone getting this? So now, under Home Rule League, demanding a self-government is not seditious. Each one of you, am I clear till here? Home Rule League RSSBR. It will be, it is there, Aditya. No, Ankur, it's not that easy. Now, all of you tell me one thing. Are the Indians happy after this announcement? Should we be happy or not? Guys, we still have two objections. All of you. Number one objective or objection is, guys, government is saying we will give you responsible government. But when, please understand, no specific time frame is given. The government has not given us any time frame that within this time we will give you a self-government. Guys, it can be one day or it can be 10 years. Do you know when will they give responsible government? Everyone, tell me. Do you understand when will they give it? Nobody knows. Number two, government alone decides the nature of this responsible government. Government is not clearly saying that, in how much time will they give it to us. Last thing, why government is giving this offer to us? Remember, World War I is going on and government needs Indian support both for the manpower as well as the resource. Each one of you, any doubt in this now? Till this much. Everyone understand? The questions that come from this chapter is mainly on the basis of provisions. That what were the provisions of this? When what will happen? Santosh, are they asking Indians, what do we want? Mohan, the announcement is here. World War is still going on. That is the problem, Santosh. They are not asking us. Everyone, relaxation of central control over provinces. Each one of you, the first point is the central control has been relaxed over the provinces at this point of time. Number two, okay, if anyone is asking this how, as Raj is asking, guys, do you know today we have a central list known as union list, of course, state list, concurrent list. Do you know this or not? So here also, they demarcated central and provincial subjects. So on provincial subjects, it is the provinces who get the power to make laws. Number two, and I'll change the pen color. Guys, do you understand the term bicameralism? Everyone, do you understand the term bicameralism? Correct. So, bicameralism was introduced in center. So earlier, there was one house. Now, there is two houses. Upper house, lower house. Guys, earlier, this one house was known as Indian Legislative Council. Now this is Council of State and Legislative Assembly. Everyone, though you do not have to remember 145, sorry, I wrote opposite, 145 and, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, and 60 members. And the most important thing, all of you, these members would be elected by direct elections. Am I clear with the provisions? Each one of you. Am I clear with the provisions till this point? Chalo, good. Now, very important, women given the right to vote. First time women had been given the right to vote. Yes, Aditya. So I'm writing here, first time direct elections. Similarly, guys, 3 out of 6 members in Viceroy's Executive Council were now Indians. To some extent, Dhruv, like that only. Legislators could ask question, vote part of the budget. Nilanjana, I did not understand your question. Guys, lastly, suggested that now appoint a public service commission. Of course, provincial budget got separated from union budget, and they said very clearly that 10 years later, another statutory commission. Guys, which is this commission? We will study this tomorrow. 10 years later, another commission would come, which would be Simon Commission, and their work would be to inquire and look into working of GOI Act 1919. That how is this law working? Is it working properly or not? To do that, 10 years later, this would be formed. Everyone, please look at this slide. Any doubt, anyone? We'll study that, Aditya, tomorrow. We have not reached to that point. Once we reach over there, we'll study that. Fifth point is which point, Syed? Which point is fifth point? Legislators could ask questions, which we have studied every time. Neil, earlier, legislators could not even ask the supplementary questions and all. Now, it was clearly said that legislators could ask the questions. They could ask supplementaries. If they want, they could pass adjournment motions. Nilanjana, if you are talking about the Legislative Council in the state, they did not have any, it's not mentioned. They would have some membership which they would be electing, but mostly it was direct elections. Point 4, Viceroy's Executive Council, 3 members would be Indian. Khyati, there would be some. Guys, the last point is 10 years later, Anurag, there would be another commission that would come to look into this act. Heard this word? Aditya, you cannot have everything different only. These are sometimes the points might be repeated. First of all, understand, guys, this word comes from two words. Di plus archi. It's a Greek word which means rule of two. Now, reserved subjects, transferred subjects. Give me a second, I'll explain this. Guys, only in provinces. Remember, diarchy is not there in the center, it is only in the provinces. So guys, let's say there are many topics. For example, if you all see, I said here, no, central list, provincial list. So now think for a second, finance, law and order, land revenue, irrigation, similarly health, education, industry, local government. All of you, these are different types of, I would say, subjects. Now they were divided into two categories, transferred and reserved. Each one of you, can you observe one very important thing? Do you think finance, law and order, revenue, irrigation, these are those matters which concern money and power? All of you, do you think this or not? That these are money and power? Everyone. And guys, don't you think topics like education, health, these are more like responsibility? Sir, my son is Bimar, is not well. Okay, go to the doctor. Sir, I have come to submit you the fee. Okay, come to me. So guys, reserved subjects, they were managed by the governor. To help him, there used to be a executive council. But then, they were not responsible to the legislative councils. Legislative council, they can say no, they will not be responsible to that. Transferred, again governor administers it with the help of ministers, and this time they are responsible to the legislative council. Everyone, am I clear about this? Please see here, the difference is, here there is governor, here also there is governor. But governor here is held by executive council. Governor here is held by ministers. Here the governor is, or these ministers, council is not responsible to the legislative council. Here they are responsible to the legislative councils. Everyone, am I clear here? No, governor had other powers also. He could, whenever want, veto any bill. Plus, he could issue ordinances also. This was his power. Please see 11th page. You can say, Aditya. I'm not saying you are incorrect. Please look at 11th page, everyone. Diarchy has given us PYQ. No, Anjali. But governor had this power. Aditya, he could always do that. Veto is, again, Tanvir, these are simple points. He could stop any bill from being passed. Only in provinces, Priyanshu, not in the center. Everyone, new module. Each one of you. Towards mass movement till 1930. Under this, we will study NCM, Khilafat, Chauri Chaura, Swaraj Party, Simon Commission, Nehru Report, Deepavali Declaration, Lahore Session, finally, Butler Committee. Everyone, am I clear with the topics that we'll study here in this chapter, in this module? Yes, this is a new module. Everyone, now please understand, these 5 topics are mainly for prelims. Yes, Aditya, at the end, see, please understand, after modern history, you will also have 3 classes of post-independence. So modern will be done around 24, 25 classes. And then the last 3 classes will be of post-independence. Am I clear? So modern and post-independence, they are together. Guys, out of these 5 topics, prelims questions have come on these 4. Only one topic, no question of prelims has ever come. These 4 are more of mains. Of course, pre-questions have also come from these topics. Everyone, am I clear till here? See, of course, today we are beginning at around 7:20, half an hour. I think we would only complete Khilafat today, and I will give you introduction of NCM. Last 10 minutes, I'll take up your queries. So guys, for today, hardly we can do these 2 initial portions. Tomorrow, whole thing, Bardoli will be there inside this only. Anjali. Vivek, I did not get your question. There is a webinar today. Which webinar is that? Anyways, I'll end at around 8 p.m. Guys, don't worry about that. Oh, Anubhav sir is taking. No, Yojana and Kurukshetra is there. So Bharat sir would be taking. I think Bharat sir would be taking that. Guys, please attend it. Please try to read Yojana Kurukshetra. It will help you immensely in your prelims. Nikhil, you'll have to write the mail. I cannot help right now. I cannot really help right now. Write a mail. I'll try to sort it out. Give me a break for a minute, guys. You people also take a break. If you have any queries in the meantime, ask me. My hands are tired. I just don't want to write anything. In the meantime, if you have any queries, you can ask me. Not a problem. Lakshmi, it started from February. For some, it would start from March. Aditya, where will we bring new topics? You only tell me. Can we do anything? Everyone, I will not teach this slide. Yes, Nilanjana, 250 words. Each one of you, this slide is basically causes of non-cooperation movement. Each one of you, please see this. Are you understanding these 5 causes or not? Aditya, I said there will be a workshop. Economic hardship, it is there. Inflation and unemployment. Inflation, if you don't understand, Santosh, it's very tough. Price rise. Fourth, we will study now. Good. Those who have asked the fourth, I will tell you right now. Khilafat is a movement mainly concerned with the Muslims. Now, everyone, please tell me, those who did yesterday's Lucknow Pact, do you all understand why Congress and Muslim League are going to work together? Everybody understands this? Now, guys, tell me, is this act bad for Hindus as well as bad for Muslims? All of you. We just now studied, na, Rowlatt Act is bad for everyone. Of course, guys, yesterday only we saw that the new leaders of Muslim League, they are against British because they also want self-government. So, everyone, let me explain to you the Khilafat issue. It's a very simple problem. All of you, Khilafat word comes from which word? Khalifa or the Caliph. Now, who is Khalifa? Basically, the political and spiritual head of Muslims all over the world. Everyone, are you getting my point? They are the political and spiritual head of the Muslims all over the world. Now, everyone, in World War I, Khalifa, basically Turkey, along with Germany, fought against Britain. Now tell me, everyone, who won this issue? Who won this fight? Britain. And guys, after winning, don't you think Britain would put humiliating treaties on Turkey and Germany? Everyone, do you think so or not? Now, those who have slight idea about world history, Germany signed Treaty of Versailles, and same another treaty was pending for Turkey. Now guys, in India, a all India Khilafat committee was formed. Guys, who were the members of this committee? Shaukat Ali, Muhammad Ali Johar. Similarly, there was Maulana Azad, Hazrat Mohani, etc. Guys, yes, we will study. Slightly we will study. For example, for Turkey, the treaty's name would be Treaty of Sevres. So everyone, please understand, this committee, they are making some demands. All of you, Turkey, basically, which religion is ruling Turkey? All of you tell me, which religion people are ruling Turkey? Muslim. And the British are which religion? Mostly Christians. Good. So basically, guys, their first demand is that Jazirat ul Arab, that is some of the portions here like Palestine, Iraq, the portions of Arabia, they should remain under Muslim sovereignty. Everyone, am I clear with the first point? All of you, they are saying that this should remain under Muslim sovereignty. Number two, they are saying all the Muslim sacred places. Everyone, most of you know Makkah, Medina, they are the two most important sacred places for Muslims all over the world. But beyond that also, for example, Jerusalem, that is also a very, very sacred place for Muslims. So they are saying that Muslim sacred places should again be under Khalifa only. It should again be under the control of Khalifa. Getting my point, guys? They are saying These areas should not be taken out of the control of the Khalifa. Third, guys, their third demand is sufficient territory should be kept under Khalifa to protect the religion. Everyone, am I clear with this? Or I'm sorry, I wrote one. I'm not sure. Just give me a second, guys. This is 74. 10th page was this. 11th was this. So this becomes your. Just a second, everyone. Twelfth page. Each one of you. Am I clear? Everyone. See. You can say that. I'm not saying that. Aditya, you can say that. Nilanjala, all these areas, they are called the same Jaziratul Arab. Priyanshu, in different countries, this movement was done, but mainly in India, this was slightly more successful. Am I clear, everyone? Is the Khilafat movement clear? Ankur, all these Muslim sacred places. Okay. Which page number was this? 12th. Khilafat issue. Thirteenth. Simran, we haven't gone there. Have patience. Now, everyone, for a minute, please understand one thing. I'm showing you something. Please see here. November 1919. February 1920. May 1920. June 1920. August 31st, 1920. September 1920. And one more. December 1920. All of you, should you remember these dates? Everyone, should you remember these dates? No need to remember them. Please don't remember them. I'm making it for you. See here. November 1919. February 1920. May 1920. June 1920. August 1920. September 1920. December 1920. Guys, this I'm only going to show you that how the things they have moved forward. For example, this year, this month, All India Khilafat Committee. Guys, what did they decide? They decided to boycott British goods. All of you, you all know. Why are they boycotting British goods? Everyone, tell me. Why are they boycotting British goods? Think, everyone. Everyone think. Why are they boycotting British goods? Because in Swadeshi boycott, we have studied, hurt them where it hurts them the most. So you all can see here, this committee, they are saying we will boycott the British goods. Getting my point? Guys, Gandhi ji is made the head of this committee, and they have basically given a call that if the peace terms are not favorable, they are saying we will do a bigger meet, we will do a bigger movement. Guys, here you can see Gandhi ji is the president of this conference. Guys, Gandhi ji can clearly see that there is a scope of Hindu plus Muslim cooperation over here. Each one of you, am I clear till here? Now come to February 1920. Guys, Gandhi ji sent a joint Hindu-Muslim delegation to the Viceroy. Guys, Gandhi ji, as usual, every time what he would do is he would inform the opponents that, see, this is the thing that I am doing. And Gandhi ji says that, see, I will stop this. I will not do this if Khilafat demands are met. Gandhi ji saying now the biggest problem is what is happening, what happened in Jallianwala Bagh, the constitutional wrongs, they all have become secondary. But then I want this thing to be sorted immediately. Now, before this, everyone please understand, Gandhi ji convinced Congress, Gandhi ji convinced people like C.R. Das and Tilak, who were not accepting the Gandhi ji's idea. C.R. Das was convinced that let us boycott the legislative councils. Tilak was also convinced to cooperate with the Muslim League, which was invariably supporting Congress here. So Muslim League supported Congress on this particular issue. Everyone, till here, any doubt? The problem is, May 1920 came Treaty of Sevres. Spelling is wrong. And in this treaty, they dismembered the, what was dismembered? Ottoman Empire. Guys, that means Turkey was broken in smaller parts. So if you all ever will you watch the West Asia, the Middle East, Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Palestine, Jordan, Lebanon, they all were broken at this point of time and taken out of Turkey. Guys, next month, now, division has happened. So June 1920, an all-party conference meet is done in Allahabad, and they decide to formally launch the non-cooperation movement, because what we had demanded has not been met. Even here only the talks had failed, yet they waited till here to see what final decision is being taken. And the final decision is that they decided to launch the NCM. Now comes your August 31st. Everyone, first of all, for you people, please remember 1st August 1920, Bal Gangadhar Tilak had died. Everyone, please, you should remember this date. The reason for that is very simple, that tomorrow in your exam they will write Tilak played a very important role in NCM. You should remember, no, Tilak died before that. And on this day, officially NCM was launched. Now next month in Calcutta, Congress did a special session. All of you, I will show you one slide. Please see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please read these 5 points, guys. Everyone, please read these 5 points. Anything that you don't understand? Everyone, anything that you don't understand in these 5 points? Guys, those who have done with me Swadeshi and boycott movement, have we not seen most of these points there also? Everyone, we saw many of these points in Swadeshi and boycott. So please understand, in this session, everyone, what are they boycotting? Boycott of foreign cloth. Guys, khadi would be promoted, spinning mills would be promoted, charkhas. Of course, boycott your courts and school and college. And guys, very, very important, return your titles. Guys, titles means that the British government, for example, had given Gandhiji the title of Kesare-Hind. So those titles had to be returned. Gandhiji asked, renunciate these titles, return it back to British. So guys, Calcutta special session, they are saying till the time we have Swaraj, Khilafat issue is resolved, till then we are going to do this. Dilip, I hope 5th point is clear now. Everyone, am I clear here? Lastly, December 1920, regular session of Nagpur, Congress would launch NCM in 2 phases. Santosh, point 2 is very simple point. Legislative councils have to be boycotted. The courts have to be boycotted. Now, everyone, we will start this slide tomorrow. Listen to me 1 minute. Don't leave right now. We shall start this point tomorrow. But before that, I just want to clarify one thing. This we are going to begin tomorrow. Here I have to only tell you one thing, guys, that NCM would be done in 2 phases. Phase 1, where you are doing all this. Everyone tell me one thing, very simple thing. If Dilip says, I will not wear foreign clothes, can British arrest Dilip? Everyone, if Dilip says, I will not wear foreign clothes, can they arrest Dilip? Okay. Everyone tell me, if Manpreet says, I will not go to British school and college, can they arrest Manpreet? Puneet, how would they arrest? Puneet, I don't want to wear their clothes. What law am I breaking? Similarly, guys, if I say I will not go to British court, can they arrest me? Guys, please understand. Phase 1 is non-cooperation. Basically means I'm simply not cooperating with the British. But under the phase 2, civil disobedience would be done. For example, guys, stop paying taxes. Ankur, I'll not go to the court. I'll not file my cases. I don't want to participate in the elections. If you don't vote, can the government arrest you? Everyone, are you getting this point? Stop paying taxes. Now, are you breaking a law or not? Guys, if you don't pay tax, will the government arrest you or not? Guys, if you resign from government jobs, are you breaking a law? Yes, you are breaking a law. For example, can you people tomorrow decide you will all at one time resign from army? Tell me, can you all decide tomorrow, Mummy ki yaad aa rahi hai, let me go back to my home? Can you do that? You cannot. So guys, this will be done in 2 phases. First phase, where we are simply not cooperating with the British. Second phase, where we are breaking the laws. Remember, I am only mentioning a word. Tomorrow we will see, along with this, constructive work also should be done. We will study the constructive work also at this point. What all are constructive work? That all will be studied by us at this point of time. Am I clear, everyone? All of you, is this clear? Okay. So everyone, we are done till here. Sorry, here. We will start from this point tomorrow. 83rd slide. Tomorrow we will be only mainly doing this chapter. Slightly we will enter into the next one. Guys, 2-3 things. Hopefully you enjoyed the class. Hopefully you understood everything. Hopefully we'll meet again tomorrow. Saturday, extra class. Saturday, the workshop. What November 19, Santosh? I don't know. Aviraj, that is something that's beyond my pay grade. I'm really sorry for that. Those who are asking previous slide, this is the thing. Okay. We'll meet tomorrow. Ashish, in non-cooperation, you are not breaking any law. In civil disobedience, you are doing that. Tanveer, I forgot. I had not brought any book. I saw in my bag. Thank you, Rakesh. Binamoni, this is page number 12. Now you want page number 13. Thank you, Rakesh. Thank you, Devansh. Everyone, you have 6-7 minutes. Any question, please ask. Vivek, post it in the doubt section. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you, Nyson. Santosh, I don't know what you are asking about November 1919. Here, what do you want to know there? RS Bayer, thank you. Manpreet, Akshay, Matangi, Krishna, Mugulu, thank you. No, if you are breaking a law, it is civil disobedience. Vijita, good night. Thank you, Ankur. Thank you, Chanchal. M. Divyashi, thank you. Puneet, thank you. Monica, I cannot say exactly who. KK Mitra, maybe. Rajib, thank you. Santosh, we have already seen this during Swadeshi also. Have you done that class? Thank you, Ravi. Vijay Saraditya. No, Nikhil, these classes are 3 hours. The new batches are 3 hours. Thank you, Ashish. Yes, Dilip. Yes, Lakshmi. Thank you, Motam. Thank you, Krishna. Nilanjana, if you resign from army, then Abhiraj, I'll tell you, write a mail to me. I'll try to help you. I can. Those are not the correct ways, but trust me, this is not my fault, and there I can only help you in some other manner. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Harshita Malya. No, Aditya, Sarthak Pradhan has stopped taking classes for a very long period of time. Now Soumya ma'am is taking, Harshmeet sir takes those areas. Thank you, Gayatri. Thank you, Lakshmi. Good night, Jai. Guys, you have a webinar from 8:30. Thank you, Nilanjana. If you have no queries, you can move. Thank you, Harshita. Nikhil, no other thing. The only thing is, Bijo, I did not get any mail from your side. Ashish, it will be. Nikhil, the thing is, 3.5 hours, many students were complaining that it becomes tiresome for them. Gaurav, I can only change it from the next batch. Cannot change it now. Understand? Plus, Monday, what happens is, new day, you want to teach more. Friday, by then, you are exhausted with 5 days. That's the thing. Thank you, Bemi. Gaurav, I'm not sure what you are asking. Bijo, please send it. Yeah, Ashish, that's what. Nikhil, good night. Bijo, thank you. Aditya, good. Simran, thank you. G Soni, good night. Gayatri, again, write a mail. I'll try to help you over there. Good night. Have a nice day, Harshita Malya. Vivek, I don't know what you are asking. What's your mail ID, Vivek? Those who have written mails to me and have not got the reply, just tell me your mail ID. Good night, Arumita. I'll look into this. Thank you, Dilip. Ashish, write the mail. Aditya, I'm not sure what I spoke. I just don't remember in what context did I say anything. Goodbye, Harshita Malya. Vivek, where is your mail ID? Vivek Khan. Okay. Okay, Vivek. Just tag me in that mail again. I will send you the location. Mail ID Shivani. Shivani. Okay, you have sent your current affairs notes yesterday, Shivani. I'll answer that. Let me go through this. Shivani, I'll first of all tell you, write it on blank pages. It looks good, but try to make it much more concise, which will help you in the later, because otherwise this notes will become too much. That's the thing. That's the thing. Am I clear, Lakshmi? Any other person who is still in the class? Thank you, Lakshmi. About what, Aditya? I did not get the point. Simon Commission, I think you are trying to write. Yes, I did a small video on Simon Commission, 1 minute video. I did one more. I don't remember which topic I did. I think Battle of Palasi also I did. Anyone still in the class? Anything still pending? Ashish, there is. Big point, Ashish. We will slightly see that in the communist chapter when we are doing that topic. We'll see this socialism. We'll see the uh, one more topic over there, trusteeship and all. Is there anyone still in the class? Good night, Minu. I hope there is no one. I'm wrapping up the session. We'll meet again tomorrow and we'll discuss the rest of the portions. Goodbye, everyone.